Hey, what's up? How's everyone doing today? This is Kiko. So I'm currently living in Japan, and the other day I came up with an idea to interview Japanese people about dating because I wanted to know their perspective about dating. And I also wanted to compare it to Americans' perspective on dating. So I interviewed both Japanese people and American people. Now, for the Japanese people, I had a group of some of my Japanese friends help me out with that part because I don't really speak good Japanese, so they asked the questions for me. And for the American people, there isn't really any Americans around here, so I had to ask some YouTubers online to help me out with that part. And they all did a very good job. Now, overall, all their answers were interesting, and I want you guys to pay attention to the answers and see if you find any differences. All right, let's get started.
The best way is just to be upfront about it. Say, hey, I'm interested. Are you interested? Or say, hey, what are you doing Saturday? You want to sit on pick up 7? All right, thanks. Just let them know in some way.
I try to befriend guys first and then see if I really like them, and then if I do end up really liking them, then I guess I invite them to hang out. And me personally, I'm always the one to ask a guy out. I am always the one to be like, hey, I like you, want to go on a date? So I don't really like to play games.
Honestly, I think it's better to just be straight to the point. If you do the little cat and mouse game where you're trying to see if they like you so that you don't embarrass yourself by asking them, it will make things weird. By getting just straight to the point, being like, hey, I really like you. Would you want to go out sometime? Being direct is definitely the way to go.
最初に見つめる。見て視線を送る。チラチラ見る。チラチラ見る。それ以外にはうまくいって LINE 交換できたら LINE をするけど LINE の交換まではどうしたらいいかわからない。友達とかつながりを探す。
飲み物だったり軽い食べ物、フードとかだったりして、それをもてなす感じかな。
おごってあげる。
そうだね。
私はスキンシップ、好きな人に挨拶としてハグしたりとか、あと絶対目は合わせる。他にはメッセージはやっぱり気持ちは頻繁に伝える。
I feel comfortable going to dinner with somebody and sitting and chit-chatting over food with them. And I feel comfortable going to a movie with somebody and, then afterward, hey, what'd you think, And then you can have a conversation. It can be kind of a jumping point for you, leading into more conversation.
For a first date, I really like to eat. Personally, I love to eat. I love going to restaurants. I love going to fun places, and I'm from New York City, so there's always new places, trendy food places. So yeah, I just love to eat, man. And sushi's always a really good option for me.
Personally, for me, when I went on my first date and we went on a picnic. I set it up, we had a picnic in the park and it was great. It was really romantic and really nice. And it's very simple, so don't overthink it. Even I would have loved a movie and dinner. Dinner and a movie. That's a classic first date and you can't really go wrong with the classics.
映画に行きたい。映画に行って普通にディナー、居酒屋か、理想はカフェ。
やっぱり美味しい食べ物あるところっていうか、よく雑誌とかで注目されてるとかをちょっと行ってみないみたいな。そうやったらきっかけもそれで生まれるし、それなりに理由にもなるから、自分だったらそうするかな。
映画館とか、あとお互いの共通の趣味見つけてそれをしたい。
The date goes well. Again, kind of cliche, but just do what feels right, what kind of comes naturally. See where the night kind of takes you. If you're having a good time, do what you're doing, man. And if you could find another way, do that. And if not, say, hey, I'm having a great time, but I do have to catch this to get home. When's the next time I'm gonna see you? That type of deal.
I don't know how to finish it. I don't know, I guess that depends on the person. The date is done and then I'll text them afterwards to see if they got home, or if he's a gentleman, he'll do that to me.
What I definitely recommend doing is getting the number, if you don't have it already, and setting up a second date either that day when you're with each other or the following day and calling them.
温泉とか
泊まりがけ
観光みたいな、それは進み具合による。
また次の約束をする。その日終わって帰る時にありがとうってまず感謝を伝えてからまたどっか行こうってその日中に。
If the date's not going well, honesty, 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 honesty. It's the best policy. Be honest. Hey, you're a terrific person. I didn't really feel a connection romantically though. If you'd like to go out again, I'd love to in a non-romantic situation. But as far as us dating, I don't think it's gonna work out.
If I don't care about them and I literally just met them, I'll ghost them. I'll just like never respond again. If I care about them, then I'll let them know that like, yeah, I don't feel anything. Like there's no connection. Even though that's harsh, but people need the truth.
Definitely be polite about it. Let them down easy though. Still be polite about it. Be like, hey, look, honestly, I don't really see a connection here. I don't really think this date went that well. And I really don't think that this will work out.
冷たくする。こんな感じになんかLINE 来て絵文字をつけてたけど絵文字にびっくりマークに変えたりとかそうなんだとかなんか終わらせるそう次に進めないような終わり方をする。
ある程度は付き合いを持ちつつ、保ちながら最初の段階の軽くランチ行ったりディナーとかでもいいし、そういうのにしつつやっぱそういう関係保ちつつ
徐々に回数出していくみたいな
感じかな。
自分からやってたけどそれをちょっとやめるとか
それはまああるかもしれない。自分だったら
メッセージを送らないようになるかもしれない
かもしれない。
そういう時は2人っきりじゃなくする。友達を交えてグループにする。
Alright, so anyway, that was their answers, and as you can see, there's some obvious differences between American dating and Japan dating. American dating tends to be more direct and honest, but Japan dating seems to be like a little bit more shy because they'd rather use hints, signals, and through messages. So Japan is like a little bit more shy. And after this interview, like me and my friends, we discussed the answers, and some of them said like they do prefer to go to a movie on the first date because they're shy to interact with like the person they're going on a date with, while Americans said that they'd rather go on a date where they could actually interact and conversate. So there's some obvious differences, and overall I thought the video came out really good, but let me know your guys' thoughts. But anyway, I want to give a shout out to the YouTubers who helped me out, and the first YouTuber I want to shout out to is Say Something Nice. Now on his channel, he pretty much gives positive reviews of all games he comes across. I think it's a really good idea, just reviewing every game and saying only good things about it. And the next person is Ryan, and his channel is the Nook. Now on his channel, he pretty much focuses on gaming content revolving around Nintendo. So he's mainly like a Nintendo guy. So if you want to see gaming content / Nintendo stuff, go check him out. And then the third person that helped me out is the beautiful Jennifer-Biana. Her channel pretty much consists of like fashion, music, and makeup. She just pretty much talks about that stuff, and she's really interesting to watch. So I suggest you go check her out too. Check out all their channels. They all did a very great job helping me out, and I appreciate it. And yeah, if you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know. And if any other YouTubers want to collaborate with me, hit me up. We can talk about it in the DMs. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.